Allegheny Journal has found the mayor of Clifton Forge on a brisk Saturday here, Pam Marshall. Welcome, Pam.
Thank you so much, Jerry.
We're standing on the bridge from Verge Street that comes into A Street in Clifton Forge. It's well traveled, as you can tell, but it's also the site of a huge water line, temporary water line that has been installed across the bridge because a little bit downstream, a main water line that fed the Verge Street area and also goes to Iron Gate has broken. And so the town is faced with a horrible situation cost-wise. And the mayor said, hey, we're going to talk about some issues today. So she joined us, but there's an expensive fix. Can you talk a little bit about that, Mayor? What you want, the council wants to do is replace the line under the river, and what does that involve?
This is a temporary line. This was a temporary fix. We always knew that to be a temporary fix, but at the price tag of $400,000 to $500,000 for a permanent fix. So we are seeking a community development block grant to pay for these repairs. And in order to do that, we need residents that are serviced by this water main to fill out a survey letting us know whether they're low to moderate income, because we need a 51% of the residents here to be low or moderate income to qualify for the grant.
To be able to detail that, the citizens on this side of the river need to respond to a survey that the town has offered?
The town has sent surveys to everyone here. We sent out 2. We didn't get the responses that we needed. We send a town employee, the code enforcer, to come by, knock on doors in an effort to get those surveys filled out. That hasn't happened. So council members have volunteered to go door to door to try to get these surveys. All we need is income information so we can apply for this grant. The deadline is fastly approaching, so I appreciate the opportunity to talk about it because we have a deadline of April 1, April Fool's Day.
And Pam, this isn't a small item.
No.
We're talking about upwards, close to
half a
million
Half
dollars.
a million, yeah.
And the alternative is what?
If we don't get 51% response saying that we're low to moderate income, we will have to apply for a low interest loan, and we don't want to do that because we'll have to raise taxes in the utility bills in order to pay back that loan, and we definitely don't want to do that.
And Pam, with that as an alternative, it's not just the utility bills and taxes for the people who would be served by this.
It's the whole town.
It's for the entire town.
The entire town will have to foot that bill.
And you have a deadline of
April 1st, yes.
And so let's say that they can't find the survey that was given to them, or they work odd hours. What is the best way for the citizens on this side of the river to get to the town manager to be able to say, this is a situation with a survey?
We will need them to reach out. If they have the survey, go ahead and fill them out and get them back to the town. If they would like more information, if they need another survey, they may contact the town manager, Chuck Unruh, at 540-863-2500. It's a temporary fix going here over top of the bridge. What we're going to need to do is got to go underneath. And we always knew this was temporary, but we had to get the water pressure over here. We had to service people with the water, and so this was temporary. But that permanent fix was at the tune of $1.5 million.
And we're back with Pam Marshall, mayor of Clifton Forge. Pam, we're sitting up on top of the hill of what we call the road to nowhere, but in fact, it's now the road to somewhere. The town council had worked out an inexpensive deal with the Clifton Forge Rescue Squad. So we're up here because there's more acreage that could be sold, right?
Yes. If you can see the sign here, we have 13.1 acres here, but We've worked with the rescue squad to bring them up out of their dilapidated building and put them here in a brand new building. So that leaves us 9.5 acres left for development. This here is a level lot. We have good access to town services here. This is a prime time real estate for new.
So you have infrastructure, they can get water and
Yes.
sewer.
Yes.
And so, this, obviously you would need a little bit of tree clearing, but that's very normal. But this really are prime sites, right?
Yes. Yes. And it's ideal for your new businesses, innovative ideas coming into this new normal as we transition through this COVID season. This is a good opportunity for young entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs of any age who want to come up and have some property here on this level lot.
And Ms. Mayor, if someone would like to show some interest in this property, we're sure there are plats available, that kind of thing.
Yes.
How do they go about contacting the town about it?
They can contact the town manager, Chuck Unruh. Here, the phone number is 540-863-2500. He'll be able to show you the plat and hopefully get you started with a nice piece of level land here.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor, we're standing in front of the former Clifton Forge Elementary East building. And at one time, there was hope of a renovation project going on here, but I guess that didn't pan out. So what can happen here with the right person?
I would love for it to be turned into one of these mixed-use apartment buildings, efficiencies, one-bedrooms, a different type of affordable housing. And it's flat land, it's walking distance to downtown, it's very close to grocery shopping. Either direction, it's in a good location.
And if somebody wanted to take on a project, and this is a fairly substantial building, it's a couple
Yes.
100 feet long, it's got a beautiful archway here, they would come to the town management or contact the Chuck Unruh?
Yeah, the town manager. They would contact the town manager. But it would be ideal. It's got a beautiful auditorium in there. It could be used for a gym if this was converted into an apartment building. I know they're doing that with a lot of these old buildings, old schools.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.